Hey YouTube, this is TorqueDawg here in another video. In today's video, doing a review on Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 6, The Little Prince. So, this one wasn't actually a bad episode. It came out yesterday, July 7th, today's July 8th, so I'm not like a whole week late, which is good. I don't really know who the Little Prince actually refers to. Maybe it'll say down here the Little Prince refers to. But before I get started, I almost forgot. So, I have a new Instagram account. It's at TorqueDawgYT, so you can go follow that. I recently just posted a picture of Victor Strand and or Coleman Domingo and Garrett Dillahunt, saying in the caption I said like, oh, the review will be up shortly on my channel. So yeah, I'll be posting there hopefully regularly, so you guys can be up to date when I'm uploading a video or just anything else going on. So yeah, this episode wasn't that bad. I actually I mean, I don't know if it was my favorite episode of the season, but it wasn't that bad. So basically, there's a few storylines going on because all the characters are kind of separate. Well, I mean, most of them in the beginning of the episode together, but then they get separated. So actually, where was Wendell this whole time? It says Wendell voice only. So I don't know where Wendell was. So basically, one storyline is Dwight and John. They're trying to find Sherry, and in the end, Dwight, well, throughout the episode, Dwight doesn't have any hope that he'll find Sherry and stuff, and then John's like, no, don't worry, I'll try to give you hope and stuff, or he tries to give him hope, right? But then in the end of the episode, um, they find this dead guy in the house, and then like near the house there's like other stuff, and there's like one little note thing, and then they go like some other place or something, like another place, and then John, he finds this note, but he doesn't tell Dwight about the note. He reads it himself, and it basically says that she won't give Dwight any more notes, because she doesn't want Dwight to keep trying to find her and then him get himself killed in the process. Um, but then Dwight was like, "Oh my goodness, she didn't give us," because John never gave Dwight the note, and so Dwight's like, "Oh my goodness, she didn't put a note down, so that means she hasn't left the area yet, so she might still be around." So then Dwight actually has hope they might find his wife Sherry, but then he's asked John, it's like, "Hey, did you find anything?" And then John's like, "No," so he lied basically. Then the other storyline is basically Alicia and the kids. There's also Morgan with Grace, and then him throughout the episodes like getting a stick and stuff, and then he finally gets the stick back, but then it has to have that thing on it because it's contaminated, right? Because remember in like the second or third episode something, he stabbed it through a contaminated zombie. Um, so yeah, basically he's helping her out with something because there could be another meltdown. Then there's Alicia with the kids and stuff. Basically, Annie wants to leave, but all the other kids want to stay. So Annie's just basically, whatever. It's kind of annoying. She wants to leave. She reveals to Alicia why she wants to leave. Basically, she was at a camp with her parents and stuff, and then all these zombies came. Um, and then apparently they're from the meltdown, but people didn't know, and all contaminated and stuff. And then all the parents told the kids to leave, and then they all got contaminated, but they killed all the zombies, but they got contaminated. And then when Annie came back, all the parents were about to die and stuff, and yeah. So she wants to stay near the same area where her parents died, especially since apparently her parents um, told them to stay. She told her to stay. She could have been lying because Alicia was also like, "Are you sure?" Like they actually said that, um, and they have lied in the past before, with like Dylan and stuff. Like Dylan saying like that Annie and the other dude are dead. Um, so yeah. Um, then so yeah. Then the other storyline is basically, well, there's also a little bit of Althea, and then whatever her last name, because her last name was revealed in the previous episode. By the way, I didn't talk about her being like a lesbian and stuff. Um, in the last episode, where I was kind of expecting that throughout the episode, so I don't really care. Like, normally, like when they make characters like lesbian and stuff, they do it just to have like, oh, there's no gay characters in the story. Let's just have a gay character. And they might have done it here too, but like I was kind of expecting it the whole time though, so I'm fine with that. Anyways, There was Althea with June, and June was like, "Hey, I talked to you about something a long time ago, and you helped me. It helped to talk to someone, so you can talk to me about something if something's bothering you about like when you disappear and stuff." And then she doesn't say anything. She basically leaves, and then basically they're gone for the whole episode. They don't really do anything else. There's also the plane where like the plane broke and stuff. But then they need like a certain piece, and then Victor finds the piece or something, but he's far away with Charlie, and and also what's her name, Sarah. But then apparently, but Sarah leaves or something. Charlie and Victor go on the blimp because they're talking about Jim and stuff. That's why it says Jim right here. They're talking about Jim from season 4, and Charlie looks at the poster and then she sees like a blimp. So, and they have a way for transportation. Yeah, transportation. So then they got the blimp. But I don't know where Sarah is. I don't. They kind of just ditched her, I guess. And then a bunch of contaminated zombies surround Victor and Charlie in the end of the episode. The blimp was kind of weird though. Just seeing it, I was like, oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna read this. Try to read this really quickly. First appearance of the Texas power plant. Plant could briefly be seen in the background as Strand and Charlie fly in on Jim's balloon. Last appearance of Jim Brower photograph. The photograph of Jim is an old magazine cover from Brews Week, proclaiming that Augie takes beer of the year. It features an excited Jim in a field holding a beer stein, reading a beer of the year with the giant hot air balloon in the shape of an Augie's ale in the background. The title of the episode refers to the title of the book Still Notes. Oh, okay. So it's not to any specific character. It's also the title of the book Luciana gave to Charlie, who in turn gives her the same book later, as seen in The Hunt That Will Happen. Luciana still owns that book and has survived the plane crash. Skip mark. Dylan suggests that the group repair their crashed plane to escape the area, taking inspiration from how the narrator escaped in the Little Prince. Dylan can be seen reading the book in the episode. It is revealed that along with the roads being blocked, that bridges are washed out. This is presumably due to a hurricane, which is noted to have washed out bridges all over the place and broke levees. June mentions her off-the-road conversation with Al and people like us and how much it helped her. Daryl Dixon indirectly mentioned it as Dwight explains to John how Sherry gave up a lot of things to save him from Negan. He also mentions Daryl excelling him and encouraging Dwight to seek out Sherry. The story behind the fall of the camp Cackleberry is revealed. The second reactor at the power plant is melting down. Grace is undertaking a mission to buy everyone time to escape, but the reactor is expected to melt down anyway, which will be fatal to both groups if they don't escape. By the way, we haven't seen the villain in a long time. Like will he be in any more episodes? The guy who's like, hey, this is my place. I think his name is Logan or something from episode 1. We haven't seen him. Morgan places his staff with a mop handle and he fashions it into a new one. His old staff is briefly seen wrapped in plastic. When Morgan sees his old staff, he briefly mentions Eastman, though not by name. Among the herd at the end of at the end is at least 2 radioactive walkers given dosimeters around their necks. However, not all of the walkers appear to have dosimeters, and it's left unclear how many are thus radioactive. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. Subscribe, like for more episode.